Hello and welcome to the next video in my Porsche series. This video we look at all the Mattel, Hot Wheels and Matchbox Porsches that aren't a 911, because that obviously will be quite extensive since all the generations just about have been covered in various variants and models and race versions. Here we have Caymans, Taycans, 918 Spiders, Carrera GTs, 944s, Panameras and Boxsters. And to begin with, we'll have a look at the Caymans in the corner from Hot Wheels and Matchbox. My favourite's probably the Matchbox in gold. I like the colour scheme. It's of the slightly newer variant of the Cayman. It's a little bit crisper casting, although I think the Hot Wheels version looks better in the orange. If they'd done the headlight tampo like the blue one, it'd look a lot better. But you get the rear tampo work on the orange one and the Cayman logo, whereas you lose all that on the blue one, but you have side stripes instead. Now the Matchbox one and the blue Hot Wheels are commonly available in multi-packs, quite easy to find. We've got a couple of each. Now next door is my only Taycan I got. I need to find a premium version that I like. I don't like the blue Mini GT one, so I might wait for a different colour variant that I like for that, but I think Hot Wheels have done really well with this, and this colour wheels and tamper work. It's a pretty accurate casting and it's really nice for the price point. And I'll get some more when the different colour variants come out. I'm quite pleased with that. Next door we have the 918s and the Carrera GTs. As you can see, there's quite a few versions of each one, and this isn't all the variants you can get. On the left we have the Hot Wheels 918 Spiders, with the roofs missing. An early version with this blue one. Probably my favourite out of all of them. I like the colour with the white wheels, engine compartment detailing. Very smart looking car, with a factory 500 version, I think it is, in green next door. You lose all the engine detailing even though it had a higher price point. It cost around £3, £3.50, whereas the blue version would be about £1.50 back when that was released. Or less at times when there was an offer. So it's a bit of a shame the green version, they took out all that detailing but charged more. In the corner, this really crisp silver version I forgot I had. It's really smart in that colour scheme with the dark wheels. So nice to see a few more colour variants come out and maybe a premium. And now Matchbox. They did the hard top in. The engine detailing is not quite as good. They haven't highlighted with silver, but I think with that grey paint on the bronze coloured wheels and a slightly crisper casting, I think I prefer it over the Hot Wheels version. It's a recent release. I haven't got any other colour variants yet. I hope they produce some more. Luckily there were one or two left every now and then, so I managed to pick one up. And it looks pretty good next to the Tesla Roadster casting as well. Now to the right of it you can see there's 5 Carrera GTs. And after looking at the 918s you can see how Hot Wheels have improved their casting work, how those look a lot more accurate than these. The overall shape's good, particularly at the back. I think it's the tampo work as well and highlighting the grills that have made the difference as well, because the front of these look a bit plain and big, particularly that orange version where they've just put side tampos and not put headlight tampo work on. The rear has all the tail lights and they've done a good job of detailing the engine bays. With the nice red interiors in those two, dark interior in the yellow. I think my favourite version is probably the grey. I think it sets off the shape well. There's a casting that's quite hard to get in good condition. Looking at these, they all have a few marks on them. I think the grey and the black ones are the best. The orange ones are not that bad, but because of the lack of detailing, it looks a bit cheap compared to the other castings on this table. The yellow version I got a few of, and that's the best condition one I could find out of my set. So I'll be looking for a better one of them. There's not a bad lineup of hypercars from Porsche. I'll move this orange one out of the way to reveal Hot Wheels' version of the Panamera saloon and the Majorette version. Both again not my favourite castings. The Majorette is a bit big and I don't like the way Hot Wheels have done this body kitted sort of version. I prefer the version you can see to the right, made by Matchbox. I don't think I got many of each. These are possibly the only versions of these castings I've got. Whereas I've found 4 of the Matchbox version in my collection. Full front and rear tempos, badges. You see inside the different colour interiors, there are different colour wheels and a couple of different designs. Not sure what's my favourite. I think possibly the blue. It's just showing this version has that paint defect. The grey is a close second. I think this is the kind of thing that Matchbox does really well. And the yellow version was a recent multi-pack car. Now looking around to the right, you can see the Hot Wheels Gran Turismo, the hybrid. Now the grey version you used to be able to find lots and lots of. There were so many available in boxes in the shops, less so the white. And the blue one was pretty common too. I've done a version where I've made it look like it's crashed to the grey version, added airbags that have blown and cut it up and bent it a bit, and added it to my scrapyard. These are the pristine versions that get to sit in my storage boxes. I think the white's my favourite, possibly because you don't see it so often. But the grey is a good colour for them to release it with. The blue is a bit gaudy. It's not my favourite, especially having the blue wheels. I think maybe if they put some black wheels on it, or dark grey, it would suit the car better, but I can't see where they were going with the blue there. Definitely a common casting to have found. And here we have Matchbox's Boxster. Not a casting, even though this is a very popular car that's been done that often in 1/64. Good to see a Mini GT will bring out one. Same with the Cayman. It's quite a big casting. In this Matchbox, I had one in like a burgundy red, that's the same colour as that Taycan. As a kid, it's probably buried upstairs in the storage box. It's parked up next to a newer version, which is made by Hot Wheels. Not often seen this casting. Looks a bit small and a bit odd, and no detailing at the back. It's a bit plain. Most of the versions I've found second-hand are a bit scuffed up like this, so it'd be good to find a clean version sometime, or they release it again, get a new one. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try and put some pictures up on my Instagram, Diecast Detective, and I'll see you in the next part.